Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're exploring the unincorporated and incorporated territories of the United States. We'll explain what these territories are, the different categories they fall into, and provide detailed information about each one. Let's give it a start and learn more about these unique parts of the U.S. First, we start by understanding the meaning of unincorporated territories. When we say the unincorporated territories of the United States, we are talking about the territories under U.S. jurisdiction that are not fully part of the country. This means that while these territories are controlled by the U.S., they do not have the same rights and representation as the states. The U.S. Congress has the authority to govern these territories, often through specific laws. The categories of unincorporated territories. Unincorporated territories are divided into two main categories: organized and unorganized. Organized territories have their own local governments established by an organic act of Congress. This act provides a framework for the territory's government, granting a degree of self-governance while the ultimate authority remains with the U.S. Congress. Unorganized territories do not have local governments and are directly administered by the federal government. These territories are often managed by various federal agencies, depending on their purpose and use. The unincorporated organized territories are Puerto Rico. Location: Caribbean Sea. Population: approximately 3.2 million people. Governance: operates as a commonwealth with its own constitution and elected officials, including a governor and a bicameral legislature. Despite having significant local autonomy, residents cannot vote in U.S. presidential elections and have no voting representation in Congress. History: acquired in 1899 following the Spanish-American War. Guam. Location: Western Pacific Ocean. Population: approximately 168,000 people. Governance: governed by an organic act with an elected governor and legislature. Residents are U.S. citizens but cannot vote in presidential elections and have a non-voting delegate in the House of Representatives. History: acquired in 1899 after the Spanish-American War. Northern Mariana Islands. Location: Western Pacific Ocean. Population: approximately 47,000 people. Governance: commonwealth with a local constitution and elected officials, providing substantial self-governance. Residents are U.S. citizens but lack full voting rights in national elections. History: became a U.S. territory in 1986 through a covenant agreement. U.S. Virgin Islands. Location: Caribbean Sea. Population: approximately 104,000 people. Governance: governed by an organic act with an elected governor and legislature. Residents are U.S. citizens, enjoy local self-governance, but cannot vote in presidential elections and have a non-voting delegate in Congress. History: purchased from Denmark in 1917. Now let's see the unincorporated, unorganized territories. American Samoa. Location: South Pacific Ocean. Population: approximately 55,000 people. Governance: has a constitution and locally elected legislature, but no organic act. The local chiefs play a significant role in governance. Residents are U.S. nationals, not citizens, meaning they cannot vote in federal elections unless they move to a state. History: acquired in 1900 through an agreement with local chiefs. Baker Island, Howland Island, Jarvis Island, Johnston Atoll, Kingman Reef, Midway Atoll, Navassa Island, Wake Island. Location: various locations in the Pacific Ocean and Caribbean Sea. Population: uninhabited. Governance: administered by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. These territories were acquired between 1856 and 1899 through various means, including the Guano Islands Act, which allowed U.S. citizens to take possession of unclaimed islands containing guano deposits. History: served primarily as wildlife refuges. Serenilla Bank and Bajo Nuevo Bank. Location: Caribbean Sea. Population: uninhabited. Governance: administered by the U.S. federal government, but sovereignty is disputed with multiple countries claiming them. History: claimed by the U.S. in the late 19th century. And finally moving to the incorporated unorganized territory. which is a region that is fully part of the United States, incorporated, but does not have its own local government, unorganized. This means that the territory is subject to almost all provisions of the U.S. Constitution, just like the states, but it does not have a local government structure established by an organic act or any other means. And the only territory that falls under this section is Palmyra Atoll. Location: North Pacific Ocean. Population: uninhabited. Governance: administered by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. It is unique in that it is incorporated, meaning it is considered a full part of the United States, but it is unorganized, lacking a local government. History: acquired in 1898 as part of the annexation of Hawaii. And with all said, we wrap up our exploration of the unincorporated and incorporated territories of the United States. Each territory has its own unique history and governance structure, reflecting the diverse ways they became part of the U.S. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world around us. See you next time.